Yeah, my name's Chris Smith. I'm the Commander of Queenscliff Volunteer Coast Guard. Effectively, I'm the officer in charge for this flotilla. Yeah, the Australian Volunteer Coast Guard motto is safety by all means. If we reflect on that motto, we provide ongoing safety and support to our community, particularly the boating community. We do that through a couple of mechanisms. Priority number one is education in the community. We do that through, we have a dedicated shore team, and they spend a lot of time at markets and community events and with community organisations, effectively just talking about water safety and boat safety. Secondly, we're a search and rescue unit, and we take all our jobs from the Water Police here in Victoria. We're part of the Victorian Marine Search and Rescue sector. We're also a Country Fire Authority unit, and we can be tasked with responding to marine fires and marina fires. In the last 12 months, from a search and rescue viewpoint, we've participated in over 90 jobs here at Queenscliff. 17 of those have required us to transit the treacherous Port Phillip Heads, also known as locally as the RIP. And we've also had, out of those 90 jobs, 17 which have had direct threat to life of one or more individuals. The biggest difference between marine search and rescue sectors and other emergency service sectors is we go out to sea, so no one sees what we do, whereas all the others you'll see in the streets or in the neighbourhood, you don't see us, and so our work often goes unnoticed. But I suppose the biggest thing for us is the community knows who we are and that we're here, that we're well trained and we're ready to respond. We've had a long-standing relationship with VicTrack, and they've enabled us to do a number of things here successfully. We've built our large shed outside, we've improved our perimeter fencing, we've enhanced our electronic security systems within the building and grounds, and we've also been lucky enough to have the benefit of receiving a couple of grants through VicTrack, which have enabled us to do necessary upgrades and works around our facilities. We've had a couple of grants that we've received, one for improving our grounds and the most recent one for the AED. The closest AED to this boat ramp is quite a distance away in the centre of town. We have a large, diverse demographic here, and particularly down here at the boat ramp precinct, we're very busy, and we're also in very close proximity to the marina, the market when it's on, the steam rail, elderly citizens, and the rail trail. So it made perfect sense to enhance our capability and give the public something they could use if needed. We're a volunteer organisation, non-for-profit, and we rely heavily on the community to help us fund our operations. So without grants such as the ones made available by VicTrack, the two projects I just spoke of likely wouldn't have gone ahead. First and foremost, I want to thank all my volunteers here and our members. Without their dedication, we can't keep the community safe and provide the service we do. But obviously as well, I want to thank VicTrack for the opportunity to provide the grants they do and enable us to achieve the outcomes that we want to achieve for the community, such as the placement of a publicly accessible AED outside the building.